kangaroo court has only shown to the all of India that the haste and the abuse of due process you have used demonstrates how important Mr. Adani is to you and to what length you will go to harass a single woman MP into shutting her into submission. Tomorrow the CBI will be sent to my house. I'm sure they will harass me for the next 6 months. But I would like to ask, what about the 13,000 crore coal scam of Mr. Adani that the CBI and the ED have not found place to look at? You tell me I have compromised national security with a login portal? Mr. Adani is buying all our ports, all our airports, and his shareholders are foreign professional investors, and the Ministry of Home Affairs is giving them clearance to buy all our infrastructure. Ramesh Biduri stands up in Parliament and says to Danish Ali, he's one of 26 Muslim MPs, only one of 26. In a country of 200 million Muslims, the BJP has 303 MPs and has not sent one Muslim to Parliament. Ramesh Biduri stood up and told Danish Ali, ye bhadwa, ye katwa, no action has been taken. Nothing has been taken. You hate minorities. You hate women. You detest Nari Shakti. You cannot handle power and authority. I'm 49 years old. I will fight you for the next 30 years inside Parliament, outside Parliament, in the gutter, on the streets. Adim হিংস্র মানবিকতার যদি আমি কেউ হই স্বজন হারানো শ্মশানে তোদের চিতা আমি তুলবই. We will see the end of you. Do not wonder. Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkala, Bongo. You don't have the Punjab. Sindh is not ours. Dravid is not yours. Utkal is not yours. Bongo is not yours. Where do you think you're going to rule us? Where do you think you get this brute majority from? The Ethics Committee has no power to expel. You have assumed the powers of a quasi-judicial authority and imposed a penalty on me that you have no power to do. You have disregarded due process, proportionality, and abused every tenet. This is the beginning of your end. जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है तो पहले विवेक मर जाता है. We're going to come back and we're going to see the end of you. So thank you very much.
Oh,
thank
well
you.
done. Well done. हम लोग थोड़ा राहुल जी आपको साथ थोड़ा
Akshit back on the telecast with me. So that was, the big claim being made by Mahua Moitra. She said this was foul play. She at this point of time said, I'm now going to be harassed. I'm going to be shut up. There is going to be the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI who are going to be, leashed upon her. And she's obviously called this vendetta politics at the hands of the BJP. Now how is this case going to play out here on? This is obviously, is this now likely to be the big topic of discussion in the remaining days of the winter session? Is this then going to hound the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha with no other discussion? Important bills that are likely to be passed, are they then going to be sidelined?
Well, yes, now those that reaction, coming in from Mahua Moitra, of course, she's saying she's of course targeting Adani, and now she's also saying that the CBI will also be coming to her house, and she has also said that now she expects that that the CBI might harass her also, because now the opposition MPs have also voted against it. But now after the decision from the speaker has come and the Lok Sabha also voted in favor to expel the TMC MP Mahua Moitra, many MPs actually said, including Manish Tiwari, and they perhaps raised the question that can the report of Ethics Committee actually override the very fundamental principle of the natural justice. That's what the question they asked, because they said that the Ethics Committee cannot actually recommend any kind of expulsion, and that decision solely lies in the hands of the House, which is of course the Parliament, the members there and the Speaker. So it will be very important to see when there is the whole agenda, almost 19 bills to be tabled in the Parliament, very important bill, very crucial bills ahead of the 2024 elections also. It will be important to see as to how this case actually plays out, and will the House actually function to its full productivity or not?
Right. All right. I have with me the BJP spokesperson Anila Singh. Anila, big decision taken by the Lok Sabha Speaker. There was at this point in time a contention whether there is going to be more time that would be given to the opposition members of the parliament to go through that 406-page report as had been sought by the Congress leaders. There was the leader of the opposition, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Manish Tiwari. They were all demanding that more time be given, at least 2, 3 to 4 days be given for them to go through this report. But the opposite has happened. The Lok Sabha Speaker has made a quick decision.
See, you cannot say that it is a quick decision. Everybody knew that what Mahua Moitra has done. She has brought shame to the parliament, and shamelessly she has been advocating about her action. She is not ashamed of it. What she did, it is a black spot in the procedure of the parliament, and upon that, it is so shameful that other political leaders, and especially a tall leader like Sonia Gandhi, she is standing with her on it, as if she has done something great. Like, if you want to ask questions about anybody, any person, any political party, any leader, any corporate head, whosoever, you can go ahead and ask, but you cannot compromise the security of the parliament. Parliament is one place where so many issues of our country are being discussed. Policies are being finalized. She has compromised with that, and shamelessly she is advocating. I mean, this is not going to be acceptable by the nation. I'm pretty sure about it.
Right. Obviously, what happens next, obviously, is this a victory for the BJP? Also, in terms of the questions and the allegations that were being made by the opposition members of the parliament, by the opposition political parties and the leaders against Gautam Adani and his group of companies?
It is not the question of win or loss of Bharatiya Janata Party. A committee was made, and the committee has done the query, and they have come to a decision, and the final take has been taken by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. From where Bharatiya Janata Party comes into it. But I am very happy. Personally, I am very happy, and such punishment should be given to such member of parliament or any of the public representative who try to compromise with the security of our country. So right punishment has been given to her. But now the way she is talking, like she has started howling. So she was a wolf in the skin of sheep. Now we all know who she really is.
Okay. Anila, stay on with me. I have Tom Vadakan also, the BJP leader. Tom Vadakan, big decision by the Lok Sabha Speaker. Mahua Moitra has been expelled. Mahua at this point of time targeting the BJP, targeting the central government. She said now she's going to be hounded by the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI, and for no fault of hers.
Well, what you sow, you will harvest, and she has been doing things which are not acceptable for any parliamentarian to do. She should have been within the behavior of a proper parliamentarian, and what she has done is absolutely not acceptable, and we knew it was coming. It is nothing that is surprising, and there is what you call smoking evidence against her. The recordings and the affidavit that have been filed against her. So it's very clear that it was coming. So she may howl, she may, these kind of theatre she has been doing for long. So she will continue with that theatre. Nobody is impressed across the country. There is no sympathy for her. Even her own party is not going to back her, beyond the point. So
is there any recourse that she can take now that she has been expelled from the Lok Sabha?
Come again, what's your question?
Is there any recourse that she can take after the expulsion?
I don't know. She'll have to consult her own lawyer. She will have to prove that the affidavit was wrong. She will have to prove evidence, bring evidence, which she does not have. She's party to what has happened. Many of her admissions are indicative of her admission. So, I mean, I don't think there's anything that can save her from this expulsion.
Okay, I'm also going to question Tom Vadakan. What is at this point of time is your prediction or forecast of, because there are a few sessions of the winter session of the parliament that are still remaining in the coming days. Do you think the opposition is now going to gear up and take this matter, which is going to be front and center, perhaps other important discussions or bills that have to be tabled, that have to be passed or have to be discussed and argumented, are then going to be sidelined?
I don't think it will affect issues, because anybody who wants to touch Moitra's case will have their hands dirty. So I don't think any political party, I mean, there are cosmetic individuals who are standing with her. Shashi Tharoor is an example. And then we have seen some tweets coming from the other side of the current behavior of Shashi Tharoor. So, I mean, let's keep it individual. I don't think any party per se is going to take it up. And I don't think there's going to be any effect on any bill. So I think loss of Moitra is not even a loss, because she has been howling, screaming for quite some time. Even in Parliament, her presentations, questions were all loaded and paid for. So such things cannot be tolerated in democracy.
Okay. Stay on with me, sir. I have with me Monojit Mondal. He is the TMC spokesperson. Monojit, quickly, your first reaction to what has happened. Mahua Moitra has been expelled.
No, I think these are the times when you are reminded of an undeclared emergency in this country. And look at the irony that the parliamentarians who were supposed to adhere to the norms, laws, principles of natural justice were giving them complete go-by in the name of what they call ethics, panel. And most of the acts that they have done, I think, are completely unethical. I think how do you harass a woman? Did not give her a
But how has it become a woman issue? How has it become a matter of women empowerment or harassing the women when there has been a probe that has been issued, there has been summons that had been issued, she was examined and cross-examined, there are allegations against her, she has shared her ID and password with 4 individuals in 4 different cities across the globe, she has accepted it. Sorry?
Let me speak. Not get worked up. You are not speaking on behalf of BJP, right?
I am not speaking. I'm sorry, but I am not speaking on behalf of the BJP or any political party. I am just stating the facts.
If you have called me out, you have listened to me rather than as an agent of the party called BJP, right? You need to listen to me.
Please, I mean, I'm putting the question. I'm straightforward putting the question to you, sir. How is this a matter of a woman being harassed? How is this matter? How is it a matter? How is it an issue? How is it a case of a woman being harassed?
I have understood the question, ma'am. You do not dictate yourself. If you don't understand, I'll tell you what it is.
Yes, please go ahead. I'm listening.
This is an issue. Why do you push for a reservation bill in the parliament? They're all human beings. There shouldn't be any reservation. Why are you talking about 33% reservation? Please stay on these. Right? You don't follow the law. Forget about their identity. Did you follow the principle of natural justice? Do you know the meaning of what it is? The meaning is that the person who has given affidavit or who is bringing the charge, they needs to be produced before the accused. That is the simplest thing that one should do. And being a parliament...
Okay, fair enough, Monojit Mondal. Do we still have Tom Vadakan of the BJP, if you can hear me? So how do you put a counter to what the TMC spokesperson is saying, that the course of natural justice has not been followed in the parliament?
Well, natural justice happens and has happened. Unfortunately, this is a last, fire from TMC, because essentially it is being charged that TMC is not trying to defend her. So now they're going overboard trying to defend her. Empowerment of women, it's an harassment of women. What does he mean by all these things? Empowerment of women, harassment of women. She's totally empowered. She's a member of parliament, and she has done all these things which are on record. There are affidavits of people who are involved in this who said they've done it. and she is. There is clear-cut evidence on this issue. What are they talking about? Natural justice? If this is not natural justice, what is?
Okay. I have with me Manav Jaiswal. He is also a TMC spokesperson. Manav, is there any constitutional recourse that Mahua Moitra can now take after she has been expelled? What is the TMC going to do? What are your next steps going to be? Because I remember when this question of cash for queries first came up, the allegations that were made by Darshan Hiranandani and Mahua Moitra's ex-boyfriend, who's also a lawyer, TMC was silent for many days and weeks. TMC did not come out in support of Mahua Moitra. You were keeping consciously quiet on the matter.
First of all, it's basically another dark day in the history of Indian politics. What the Ethics Committee has done and what they have recommended is just what the Speaker thought about it. You have to understand one thing for sure, that cash for query, has it been proven as yet? No idea. It's just an affidavit. There's no cross-examinations. And definitely there could be a lot of constitutional recourse that we're going to be taking into account. But at the least, this is actually a win for Mahua Moitra. Mahua Moitra has won.
But sir, the Ethics Committee report has come out. They have probed Mahua Moitra. There has been an examination that has been done on the allegations that have been put out. How do you expect the probe should be done? Who should be doing the probe? And why do you not believe the Ethics Committee?
See, first of all itself, the Ethics Committee, when people have been talking about the chastity of a woman, which was never a part of a committee investigation. It was all about cash for query. And where is Darshan Hiranandani? Did he come to India to give statement? Was he cross-examined? Was he given an opportunity? See, there are a lot of things which has to be taken into account. But I would tell the nation, and the nation is actually shouting it loud, that Mahua Moitra has won. Because what she has done and what she's been doing, she's taken Adani on the neck. Now, Adani itself, they know that what they have been doing. Even the SEBI has to give a statement that they want to look into the FPIs, which has come in yesterday.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.